Yeah, this thing with the Somalians, the Somalis is out of control. They stealing from the American people. They stealing from the government. They scammers. These Somalis scamming, bleeding the system nationwide. And they're in Minnesota. They're in Colorado. They're in Maine. They're in Ohio. And they're in Washington. Minneapolis, St. Paul, Seattle, Lewiston, Maine, Portland, Maine, Denver, Colorado, and Columbus, Ohio, and some other places. They're taken from the government and American people, the American citizens. They've been doing this for years, man. And why is America not cutting off their federal funding? Why are they not freezing their assets, freezing their bank accounts? These people still walking around, and they're not. Trump is not doing enough. ICE is out there, but they're not really arresting those. They're not really arresting them like they should be arresting these people. I mean, these people should be locked up, thrown away. Everything should be confiscated, taken away from these thieves. Okay, these scammers, these fraudsters. All right. They've been doing this for years. I've been knowing they've been doing this for years. When I was in Maine, in Portland, Maine, in Lewiston, Maine, and I also lived in Seattle, I've been knowing these Somalians been doing this. And I'm like, why is America still taking care? Why is they giving them all this money? Federal aid, money, welfare money, Medicaid, free schooling, okay, paying for their education, giving them housing, and giving them business grants to open up business. They got all the taxis. They pretty much, man, they got the biggest taxi service, transportation, just about in America. Okay? That comes from our taxpaying dollars. They get free and then they open up restaurants, business, markets, Somalian African markets, etc., etc. Trucking. This is terrible, man. Why does America keep falling for this? This is pitiful. The government has failed us, man, and they playing the hell out of America, the government, and American people. Okay, the numbers are steady rising. They say it's up to 8 billion, but they scamming in Seattle, Washington. They scamming in Columbus, Ohio. These Somalians. And all this hatred they got towards black people, black Americans, FBA, you know. I mean, people better wake up, man. People better wake up. American people better come together and start rising up against these people and start taking it on the streets and start pushing these people out, man. Because it's more of us than them. It's nearly, what, 800,000, million Somalians? You know? These people is constantly walking around ripping, scamming America. The American people, our taxpaying dollars, and the government ain't doing nothing. This government is a laughing stock. They laughing at you, America. And Trump, he doing something, he ain't doing enough. Why is these people still in our country? Why are they not handcuffed? The thieves. Why Ilhan Omar is still in office and seat? She should be removed immediately. She should be kicked out immediately, and her funds, her money should be seized, froze. All her assets and all the Somalian that get free aid, welfare, the federal funding should be cut off from all of the Somalians, because they all benefit and they all part of the circle. Although this one might not steal, but they taking the money, they still using the money. At the end of the day, it's them against us, man. And they've been using America for the past since 1991, 93. Okay? Why in the hell you gonna let a fucking Islamic extremist in your country that hates your country, don't like you, and you give them free aid, free federal funding, housing, Medicaid, free school, and business grants? You'd rather give to them than give to the American people, especially the black man and black woman in America. You'd rather give it to them just to keep us oppressed. Let this make sense, man. So what happened was they turned around and fucked you, and still fucking you, playing you America. And now you got a problem inside your country. Okay? See, the thing is, now it's affecting you white people. You so-called white people, you Caucasian people. Your Caucasian people is starting to affect you now, but the damage is done. The damage is done. And the rest of the immigrants, they ain't the only ones that's scamming. You got other immigrants that's scamming. Fraudsters. My thing is this: where are your white supremacists and your KKK and your Aryan Nation and all the thousands of white Caucasian militia groups? Why are you allowing these immigrants to take your country and you ain't doing nothing about it? Where's the military? Where's your vets? Why are you vets and you KKK and you Aryan Nation white supremacist militia groups and veterans, military, come together and start the real patriots? Where are the real patriots? Why you can't take your country? So you gonna just let all these immigrants come and take and scam your system and take from the American people and not do nothing? Man, I think us black Americans, we got to start focusing on us, man. We got to come together and start, taking charge, taking it on the streets and start pushing and moving these people out. Because there's more of us than them. We got to unify, even with some white Americans. Okay, that's what it's going to take, because with Trump, with ICE, that ain't enough. They only can do so much, and they got too many fights on the front line, dealing with war and other shit. So, yeah, man, it's bad. It's getting real, real, real bad, man. It's getting real bad. Civil war is here. Insurrection, sedition, yeah. So, these Somalians is scheming the system, the welfare system, the government system, the social services. They scheming the system in all these states. And even more. Starting with Minnesota, Minneapolis, St. Paul, Colorado, Denver, and other places in Denver, Seattle, Washington, Columbus, Ohio, Maine, Lewiston, Maine, Portland, Maine. These were all the Somalians got their large communities in America. Okay? The largest communities in these states, in these cities, is where the Somalians is at, and they scamming the system. They taking our taxpaying dollars and scamming the government funding. This government, okay, your Democrats is in on this because that's what they want, but this government, they already went against the Constitution. I don't even see why the American people and some of the people in the government didn't uprise and come against them and persecute them. Okay? This is crazy, man. These illegal. This is why one of the reasons why America is in debt. Okay? 38, but it's more than that. She's hundreds of trillions of dollars in debt owed to the Federal Reserve and other entitlements. Social Security, Medicaid, okay? Pension, 401k, you name it. EBT, SNAP, you name it. This is why she's starting with 38 trillion dollars in debt, but it's more than that. It's hundreds of trillions of dollars in debt. With the rest entitlements. And one of the reasons why she's in debt, because the illegal, we giving money to immigrants over here. that hate our country. It don't even make sense. This country is backwards. That's why America Babylon is falling, and she's going to get destroyed. Because what they did to the so-called black men in America, black Americans, FBA, they don't want to give us our reparations and show justice and give us justice. They'd rather give it to an outsider, a legal immigrant, and look what the illegal immigrants is doing inside their country. Scheming, stealing, fraudsters, taking, and just straight stealing. Bleeding the system, playing the system and laughing at America while they hate America inside the country, while we housed them, gave them free education, free Medicaid, etc., etc. We sending all these billions of dollars to these other countries. America get Israel $4 to $12 billion, sometimes more, every year of our taxpaying dollars, and Israel don't do nothing for America. Not to mention, you got these Somalians and the rest of these immigrants stealing from America that's inside America and in the House. A seat. They got a Congress seat. Ilhan Omar, the government. That's a congresswoman. Ain't shit getting done about it. Treason, traitors. Why in the hell are you gonna let a foreigner be in office, be in government politics? Why in the hell are you gonna let a foreigner be in government politics? America's a fucking fool, a laughing stock, a dumbass motherfucker. This is why Babylon is falling, America. She's wicked, evil, backwards, and the people is turning on her and hating her, pertaining to Revelation chapter 17 and 18 and 14. Babylon is falling, and all the nations is hating and turning on her. Because she got in bed. Made all nations drink the wine of her fornication. Okay? She's a harlot. She's a whore. Everybody is sticking it up to her. And she's letting everybody in, all these nations in, and take care of them. But they're not taking care of their own in America. Charity starts at home. America rather take care of the outsiders than take care of their own people and the veterans, the American citizens and the veterans. And these Somalians don't like black Americans, and you're not chosen. This land was not promised to you 3,000 years ago. That's a lie. And you people are liars, okay? You're thieves, okay? You're haters, you're self-centered. And you're devious. You're thieves, liars, and you will have your judgment is coming. And the mass majority of you will be in that lake of fire. You're gonna burn. You're not getting away. You think you're getting away, and then you Somalians making these videos saying we ain't jealous. You're gonna get judged. The Most High God sees everything, man. He sees everything what y'all doing. You ain't getting away with nothing. And his only begotten son, Jesus Christ, Yeshua Mashiach, Yahweh Shah. He sees everything. God sees everything, so you ain't getting away. All right? Last days, perilous times, judgment is here. And this place is about to fall. Great judgment is coming to this place. Yeah. So, yeah, man. So, alert. Be on a warning. These damn Somalians, they scamming in all these states, man. American people, wake up. Wake up before it's too late. Wake up. Wake up. So, these people got a lot of pride. Pride goes before destruction and a haughty spirit before a fall. Yeah, you laughing now, you ain't gonna be laughing later when all hell break loose. When this economy collapse. Woe to you. Woe to you. Better repent and get with the Lord. Pride goes before destruction and the haughty spirit before a fall. You can laugh. We're going to see who's going to be laughing in a minute. In a few months. Yeah. All praises and glory due to the Most High, the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. All praises and glory due to the Most High, Yahweh Shem Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. They took crafty counsel against the children of Israel, God's chosen people, black people in America, black Americans, that tribe of Judah, FBA, Foundational Black Americans. Great judgment is coming to these Gentile nations, these heathens. All praises and glory due to the Most High. Shalom, shalom. So, yeah, man. American people and us, we need to come together and start making a move, because this is out of control. We're not getting no justice. They're not going to give us no justice. They're going to keep doing it, and they playing America right in their face and still doing it. America should be confiscating everything they got and kicking these people out and locking these people up, throwing away the key. That being said, I'd like to give our praise and glory to the Most High and His only begotten Son, Yeshua Mashiach, Yahweh Shai. Shalom, Israel. Shalom, Judah. Shalom.